Hello guys, welcome Yoshi here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu only run. And I forgot to mention, this is also a blind playthrough. I've never beaten this game or looked at any of its content except for a small preview of it. That's about it. I've never seen past this point, so let's keep going, I guess. Okay, so we're going to battle this guy's coach trainer. Again, I'm blind, so I don't know how tough his Pokemon really is. But we'll see. Okay. Like I said before, I am not able to heal between fights. I am not allowed to use any... I'm not allowed to attack with anyone other than Pikachu, which means this Leech Seed's pretty much gonna stay up for an eternity. So... I don't like this. That quick attack did like nothing. I could always take him out later. So this isn't a problem, but yeah. Oh, by the way, dying in a save takes forever to like revive after it's done. But yeah, I already have to use one of these. I'll do my best to at least heal for it. But yes, normally if I was not doing a challenge run, I would not switch out at all. But yeah, I don't really have a choice here. My best chance of winning is to keep doing this until it paralysis is, which is all 100% random, so I might not even see it come out at all. And guys, don't blame me for bad strategy. I put this challenge on myself. Fortunately, it's not too bad to die, at least right now. This is why I kept my Pokemon totals so low, so if I needed to, I could die really quickly. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can, like, I don't know. I shouldn't even bother fighting this, so for the purposes of the speedrun, I'm going to be using a trick here whenever I get into a very bad situation. I'm going to count that as a loss, by the way. To be fair, I didn't expect him to have a level 11 Pokemon, so I guess I will never fight those guys anymore, at least not right now. I will fight them later when I have better moves. It was also really bad luck that one had Bulbasaur, which is one of the worst ones I can do. But, on the flip side, hey, I'm not cutting it out because I never knew that this was happening. On the flip side, we get to see the intro cutscene, though, which is cool. This is my first time seeing this. There we go. See, you get to hear the classic music theme every time it happens. If I wasn't resetting all the time, I wouldn't get to hear it. And also, I think they changed this a lot. The Pikachu used to be a boy, at least in the original. That's all I know, but apparently now it's a female, which is really cool. So I'll let that play out for a little bit, and then continue my adventure, and I'll be like, nothing ever happened. See? Now, if I'd actually gone for that animation, that would waste a very long time dying, so unless it's, like, really quick, I'm not going to do that. So, instead, let's face the much weaker opponent, shall we? While they do have grass-type Pokemon, don't think they'll all have Leech Seed, and also they'll probably be weaker Seed. Like, this one is like 5 levels lower than the last one. We should be able to take out this one just fine. There it goes with its crappy Azorb, which does almost nothing in this game. I believe it has, what, like 20 power or something like that. It's really weak. These grass-type opponents are slightly annoying, though. Don't get me wrong. I have to use quick attack whenever I face them, because not even fighting type does them good. I'm gonna probably be keeping the delicate for a while, since I'll need it to do the rot type. And I like how I literally steal Pokeballs for every trainer I defeat. By the end of the run, I'm gonna have so many Pokeballs, it's crazy. So, this guy I'm gonna defeat later. So, when I get like a good move, I am going to defeat him later. Also, they removed that Viridian Forest guy that used to hang out here in the original game. There's a guy you'd fight that would say, "Hey, I saw you in the Viridian Forest." Though we do have the return of the classic shorts person, which this guy was pretty much in a similar spot in the original game, so yeah, the classic fight there. Like, in the original game, he talks about his shorts as well, so pretty much in the same spot. Yeah. Now I know I can battle as trainers whenever I want. I can just skip out on all the coach trainers. I can always defeat them later. So, I'm gonna continue going fast and avoid them for as long as I can. And this run is probably gonna be very fast because since I'm not catching Pokemon, it's gonna go really quick compared to everything else. I remember this Pokemon more because in the original game, the Brock was really annoying. Like, Pikachu never got Double Kick in the original game. That's why I was surprised when I learned it. The main way I got around that was I had to either capture a Mankey, or in Yellow, I had to capture one of these guys, a Nidoran male. Because a Nidoran male learns Double Kick, which is the only thing I know that would beat Brock very quickly in Pokemon Yellow. So I was kind of used to that, and Pokemon Yellow I have played all the way through, all the way to the champion, but never beat him. Then in Red and Blue I was actually able to finish the entire game. So I'm pretty familiar with how Gen 1 works. But the fact that they brought it back for now a third time is crazy. This just brings back so many memories for so much people. I'm playing on this version because the Eevee version, I don't really like it. It's hard to pick which version I wanted, but I assumed that no one was going to do a solo Pikachu challenge on this. That's why I chose this version instead. Because besides, I like Pikachu more than I like Eevee anyways, so I probably would have picked it normally. But yeah. I'm glad they give you money for that. Whoa! Goodness. Random Mankey out there. Yeah, speaking of that, they changed a lot of the Pokemon. Oh, here it is. Oh, there he is. He also said, that's cool, he said the exact same phrase from the original game. Because in the original he also says, "I like shorts. Hi, I like Surge. They're comfy and easy to wear." I like how he also has like a new thing that in this game. He says, wow, you're wearing shorts too. That's a cool thing they added. Also, he's a quick attacker, so I should probably be using quick attack of my own, so I can outspeed him. Yes, quick attack goes before most main moves, so every time you get it, it wastes quite a bit of time. Well, at least there's still one bug catcher there, but I miss one of the other bug catchers that used to be on this same route that said, hey, I met you in the Meridian Forest. That's another classic one. Also, we just finished the first gem. You think these guys would be good, but they aren't. Like I said, there's a reason why I avoided the Bulbasaur, because these guys have far weaker Pokemon in it. You know what? I'll probably go back and battle him once I'm a higher level. Once I am done with this episode. But before I finish it, actually, I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, there's another camper on. You know what? I probably won't do it until I finish off the other areas. Again, part of why this game is so fast is because there used to be wild counters, everybody would remember, popping up all over the place and just randomly. Since you can now pick your fights and flee guaranteed now on the first try, it's really fast to flee in this game. But yeah, since I have to catch Pokemon in order to beat this game, I'm not doing a catchless run, but I'm definitely at least trying to go as far as I can without catching any Pokemon. And oh, there they are again. I really like the Jesse and James remodel in this spot. Oh, hello, Meowth. They brought back Meowth as well, too. They didn't have that in the original game, but the team did have a Meowth. We know there are rare fossils buried around here somewhere. If you got any, you better hand them over to us, Twerp. Of course. Classic. That's right, if anyone's gonna profit off those rare fossils, it's going to be us. And then Meowth just kind of wanders off. Okay. Now, I did say a couple of different things. If I see a shiny Pokemon, I might catch it. Though for now, I'm not going to do that. And if it doesn't shine, by the way, when I go into battle, I'll probably just free, but I figure if I did only that, it would not be fun. Again, kind of continuing the trend that this Butterfree is a lot lower level than it would normally be. Normally it'd be at least level 10 before you would get your first Butterfree. But hey, at least he is able to do something this time. Yeah, the first two bug Pokemon kind of suck for the first few levels. Oh, cool. Alright, so this is the another one of the main moves I really want because we can stat this quite a bit. In order to beat a lot of late game opponents, I'm gonna have to use Double Team and then just pray that they miss. Because that's gonna be how we win battles. Oh, and Pidgey immediately learned the Mirror move. Yeah, two of my back Pokemon are still getting experience. Okay, so I think that's regular. Okay, so that has a flashy aura around it. What happens if I go in it? Oh. Get a Pokeball through the moving rain and you can catch a bonus for Great 15. Oh, that's your chance to say a great bonus. Oh, and yeah. I was just checking that for the level 13. I'm not catching anything unless it's either, I guess, huge or... No, I don't want to do that. I'm only catching shiny Pokemon. That's my rule, at least. By the way, I think the shiny Pokemon raid is probably a lot easier to do now. Definitely. I don't like, though, that there's a lot of grass types in here. It's easy enough, it's just that it seems really annoying, though, whenever we get any of these grass types. Because whenever I'm not able to use the Thunder Shock, it kind of gets a little bit annoying. Whatever, it's fine so far. Goodness, now that we were able to pass the first part, the game seems to be getting a lot easier. The game seems a lot more easier, definitely, than Red and Blue was. Oh, and there they are again. Oh, you're pretty fast, kid. So, apparently Jesse and James play a bigger role in this than they did in the original game. You only saw them up to 4 times in Pokemon Yellow. Also, is it me, or is there less Pokemon in here? This used to be one of the worst areas in the entire game for encountering Pokemon. And now they changed it so that there's not as much Pokemon in here as there was before. My goodness. And yes, this challenge is going a lot better than I first thought, by the way. The first time I thought of this, I thought I would get stuck on Brock, but now it's not. Now we're going to be fine for a while. Giovanni is the first place where we can actually die. I probably shouldn't have said that, but anybody that knows about Gen 1 knows that Giovanni is the last gym leader. But who knows what could happen. Okay, so time for our first actually big healing session. And again, okay. Yeah. To continue on with the trend of I want to use items before going back to the area is going back to after each time. Yeah, that's a normal Zubat. Fortunately. It's very easy to tell usually if a shiny Pokemon appears, because if 2 regular Pokemon appear right next to that same one. Well, they definitely changed this up a lot. There used to be, like, only the same weak Pokemon you saw before, and now they added a Mankey here. I don't remember this being here, at least in the original game. A lot of stuff definitely changed. Yeah, I'm saving up money so I can buy X items. Definitely. Yeah, it's as you walk around, random Pokemon will appear around you. They still have the repels though, but they're not as useful when you can just dodge Pokemon naturally. And most of the areas are so big to begin with, so I wouldn't see how you would use any of them. In the original game, they were used a lot more frequently when trying to go fast, because the wild encounters could literally appear at any time, so you would have to use that. Also, we have the return of the Clefairy Trainer. I remember this from the original game a lot. This used to be also a step up, because compared to the other Pokemon in this area, this Pokemon trainer was really good. Because their Clefairy is normal type, and all of her moves are normal type, so she gets a 1-point attack boost to everything. Also, I forgot that I keep thinking this is the original game, but this is still a mirroring to the new generation motto, which means this is now a fairy type. Yeah, Clefairy is the fairy type now in this game. In the original game, it was just normal. In this one, it's just fairy now. Yikes, quit following us. Okay. Well, I definitely want to battle those two Ham trainers at least once. Whoa. Goodness. What is this, RNG? Goodness, there's like 5 of them at once. The problem with this is when you get so many of them, it becomes very tough to dodge. Oh, barely made it up there. My goodness. I should check the Articuno. Okay, at least the animation for battling Team Rocket's a lot cooler in this generation. It doesn't have a different theme though, that's kind of too bad, but I like that at least they give Team Rocket a riddle model, because in the original game this was literally the same as any regular trainer battle, but now whenever you battle Team Rocket, there's a unique animation for when they show up. Just to show you how evil they are. I like it a lot. Okay, I was able to sneak in one more level up. Now I'm ready to battle that Grass trainer. With 3 levels gained, I should be able to defeat it, no problem. Oh, no! And that's called random luck right there. The ball, he literally just spawned on my feet. There is no way to get around it. Oh, what the heck? Sorry, I don't understand what all those shiny little point things mean. Oh, I think that's smaller. That's what it's trying to tell me. Fortunately, there's no differences to find there. Yes, if I ever see a shiny Pokemon, I'll be using all my balls to catch it. Nope. Trying to look. And yes, they improved the shiny odds in this game a lot, so I'm probably going to at least see one. Hopefully I can catch multiple of them. That'd be cool. And no, it's not just personal opinion. It's if I ever let go of a shiny Pokemon, then people are gonna complain in the comments for a long time. So I definitely need to catch a shiny if I can. By the way, I can't check for shiny unless I go in the grass, so yeah. Where are they? Oh yeah, right, I need to sneak in and get items. I forgot I should be still technically sneaking in the grass to get items. Another thing that the Pokemon do in this game is they go outside of the grass as well. Though they originally start their spawn inside of the grass. I went for all of that and there was nobody there at all. like I said, since this is a solo Pikachu playthrough, get used to seeing me save after every major trainer, because dying in this game, or in any Pokemon game, especially if multiple Pokemon, is really slow, so if I feel that I'm not going to win, I'm definitely going to retake the thing. Okay, so back to this coach trainer again. Well, I am 2 levels higher this time, so I'm just going to use a classic strategy and try to beat it before it beats me. And of course it gets Leech Seed on the first try again. Yeah, the major problem with this is that it heals every time it does that, so it gets really annoying. This is yet another one of those battles where we want a critical attack. A critical attack would help us out so much, because, yeah. And it also doesn't help that our level is so high now that normal potions aren't as effective as they were before. Also, that revive I mentioned, I said I would not be using revives, so, yeah. I just feel like the revives are kind of an overpowered item in general, so doing the game without them adds an additional challenge to the game. Like I said, the main way I'm gonna beat this Venusaur is with the critical attack, so hopefully I get that. It's doing a lot more damage this time, that's for sure. But yeah. I noticed a lot of the strategy of most of the trainers changed quite a bit. I have a save state. Now, the main reason I also do it this way is because if I quit out of a battle, I keep all of my X items. So I want to try to make use of that to keep all of my X items at once. But I'm kind of tempted not to do all this healing because it makes me have to use an extra quick attack whenever I finish that. But then again, he has to waste one turn to use Leech Seed in the first place. I don't know why I even bother to use Thunder Shock in the first place. I think the main reason I was using it was to go for the paralysis. And like I said, since this is a solo challenge, expect me to die a lot, because Pikachu is one of the weakest defensive Pokemon in the entire game, so I wouldn't be surprised if I died several times. Because this battle isn't going so well, I'm feeling like I should be just a little bit more greedy and try this just for fun. Oh wow, I lived on 1. That does exactly 4 HP, right? Yeah, I lived on 1. Holy crap, that's crazy. At least this time I have an idea of what to do. But yeah. Get used to seeing this a lot, because for every fail that happens, we have to do this. And yeah, it's not my fault. I chose this path of hardship, so it's gonna take a long time. Okay, I have an idea of how to get get the battle done, though. In fact, it'd be a lot easier if I had even one super potion, but I don't think I have a super potion. Okay. So we're just gonna start with quick attack, and like I said, we didn't go full greed mode, so just greed. So we'll just try to beat him before he beats us, and hope for the critical attack. It's the only real way we can win. Doing anything else would be a waste of time. We're definitely doing a lot more damage. Oh wow, that's actually a lot better start. Apparently, he isn't set to use Leech Seed. He's random what he uses. So now we have a chance here. I'm gonna try and beat it without using heal potions now. Let's go for it. Okay. Now all the damage values are also randomly assigned, so if I get too low damage values, I might lose anyways. The good thing about quick attack is it always hits before the opponent can react to something, so if I survive this turn, I can kill them right now. That's the cool thing about it. And like I said, I had so much problems going for this the first time, so it's better to just try and kill him before he kills me, and that time I finally got him. And that was all for only 70 experience points anyways. But I did get $1,100. Oh, and we get a revive for that. That's completely useless for our strategy, because like I said, I mentioned that I would not be using revives. That is one of the items I'm banning, because to be fair, they are kind of overpowered. So I'm going to play for the game without using them. No revives. I'm gonna heal, save, and then battle the next coach trainer, because I can't be so certain. The Magikarp guy is back as well. That's really cool. I would normally buy that, but there's a Pokemon I want that's better than him anyways. Since this is Pokemon Yo, I'm pretty sure you can get all... This is based on Pokemon Yo. What am I saying? This is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. But since it's based on Pokemon Yo, I'm pretty sure I can get all 3 of the Kanto starters at once in the game. So I'm gonna definitely try and get that by the end of the game. Though again, it's not going to be used. I'm not going to be using anything other than Pikachu. Oh goodness, I did not see that. Whoa, my goodness, these Pokemon are popping up all of a sudden. Also, I said I would battle the coach trainer, so never mind me. But I'm definitely battling them later than what I would normally do, because it'd be really annoying otherwise. Okay. Let's just hope we don't get a grass type. That grass type was just rather annoying. Thank you, that's better. A Meowth we can definitely take. I'm not afraid anymore. But it is at my level. Interesting, he uses Payday only. Yeah. Meowth I know is only a normal type, so let's go ahead and take him out right away. Goodness. That was a lot better than the last time. I will be making all our saves as well, because I don't want to lose a lot of time from dying, but I do want to also see what happens when you die, because, well, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what happens, but, I've had it happen before, but, yeah. I will try to use that as little as possible, to be fair, because I do want to see what the death semi-animation looks like at least once, but it's mainly for if the battle takes forever to die, then I'll do that. Because like I said, another part of the Pikachu only challenge is that if Pikachu dies, I have to purposely let my other Pokemon die so that I can black out and go back to the last Pokemon Center I visited. Because apparently they removed the PC in this game. If they really did, then that's really annoying. I miss the PC. Maybe you are able to use it, it's just that you have to reach the PC first, or, I don't know, maybe Bill introduces you to something, but I assume that, you have to catch, I guess, at least 6 Pokemon, to the point where one would normally get sent to the PC. Also, here's the start of many Sandshrews. Normally you would start seeing them pretty early on. There's one that pops up when you used to challenge Brock, at least in the yellow version he was there, but they moved him to here instead, which I think is really better fitting anyways, because Brock is more of a rock-type person than a ground-type person, so I guess I can understand that change. But ground-type Pokemon are very scary in the late game. We're going to have to use exclusively our quick attack to take them out. Oh, and these guys, the hikers, first of many, they only use rock-type Pokemon, so we're gonna have to use Double Kick to get through this. If we didn't have Double Kick, this would be very hard to do. Oh, and a critical hit. That's cool. Okay, good. I don't want to save everywhere because it just seems like it takes a long time, but it also feels like it would take a long time to come back here after losing, so I guess I'll just try to do my best. There's that rock foe again, that's a really strong move, apparently. So my idea for healing is whenever we get down to oh wait, is this what it is? Oh, I get it now. Well, I'm definitely saving now. You guys are probably all shouting in my in the comments, but to be fair, this is a blind playthrough. I had no idea that's how the PC system worked now, apparently. I do like it. It's a lot easier. Oh, this guy is gonna give us free Pokeballs. That's cool. Also, Meowth again. I like how they actually added the random Meowth into the game to further suit Jesse and James's character. That's really cool. Okay. We're about to finish this area. I'm not sure what I should call it. I'm gonna try and think of a title for this video. It should probably be something related to that trainer that I lost to, because to be fair, it's kind of the highlight of the video that people want more. Oh, figures. This guy used to be really weak, but apparently they gave him the sleep ability. That's really annoying. So if I remember correctly, this first turn of sleep is guaranteed to happen. And after this, it can last anywhere between 2 to 5 turns. So starting after this one, it can randomly wake up. And each time I fail to wake up is counted as a sleep turn. So right now it's below average, which is really bad. I don't like healing sleep because often they use the sleep immediately after I finish that. I don't like that, so I just try to do a different thing instead. Yeah. I'm gonna use quick attack. Probably should have done that from the beginning. I know for a fact that you should try to use physical attacks on psychic Pokemon because they have very high special and/or special defense normally. Okay. It's a good battle. And we also probably forgot to... I missed it back there, but we found the first of many rare candies. We're gonna try and find as many as we can. I guess we're just going to keep going along this path. Ah, not again. That's the second time a Pokemon spawned right in my face. Actually, probably the third. I think I had one before that. Okay, well, I dodged it that time. That's pretty annoying, though, whenever that happens. I like that new animation with the rockets. It's really cool. You know what? I probably shouldn't name it that. I probably should name it something along the lines of Battling Team Rocket's Jesse and James. That would make a really cool video. It's gotta at least be Battling Team Rocket. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Return to this guy, eh? Of course they have to have this snooper nerd. It's a classic. If I'm correct, I think since this is new generation, this Voltorb will have static, so I need to be a little bit cautious of myself here. But, okay, it's going for Light Screen, which means I should quick attack unless I have, like, something else. Yeah. And also, I'm probably going to be using Double Team as little as possible, because half of the time when I use Double Team, it doesn't really do anything to help me out with dodging. Like, I still get hit quite a bit. I prefer to just go very aggressive and try to defeat the opponent as fast as possible. Oh, they gave him a Magnemite in this game. cool. Now, I remember in the original game, Megamite was just straight up electric. Now it's steel and electric instead, which is a lot more better, because in the original game it did kind of look like a steel type, but they never had introduced it until Generation 2. But yeah. This is how you know this is like Gen 1, because this guy literally has the exact same text as from the original game. Fine, we'll each take a fossil. It's not good being greedy, right? Do you want to take the dumb fossil? We'll do that, because everyone takes the helix. Alright then, the other fossil is mine. The classic trainer that I remember. A lot of people that played Gen 1 will remember him quite a bit. And then this is where you get blocked. Stop right there! Oh, nice spin. Heads off. That fossil belongs to us. Ugh. How did you even get ahead of us? Also, this music is really good. We're Team Rocket. I'm Jesse. And I'm James. Two of us are gonna take that fossil vet. Terp, you can't battle the both of us with just one Pokemon. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot they reintroduced double battles, so... yeah, that's fine. I don't think these will count, obviously. I'm gonna bring my favorite back in whenever this happens. Okay. But I'm going to have to remove it after this battle, so it's only going to be there. And by the way, to probably deal with that, I'm probably going to get a Squirtle. That's what I want to use as my second Pokemon. And now we battle them. Probably shouldn't have skipped that text box, but whatever. So they changed the way this battle comes up as well. So I guess we're gonna do the normal strategy, but to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm still gonna only do the damage with Pikachu, which means, where is your moves? Yeah, I'm gonna use Sand Attack with Pidgey. That's what I'm gonna do. That'll make it kind of fair. Hopefully they only attack Pidgey, because that'd be really great. This is the closest I can do to not attacking, so I'm guessing double battles do not count towards the attack thing. So I can't beat the fight only using Pikachu. However, I am able to at least create kind of a little balance by either making the character faint, or I'm gonna limit them to only using status moves. They shouldn't be attacking, because they do little damage anyway, so I don't see why they would attack, but yeah. So until something happens, Pidgey's gonna be my double attack companion, which means I actually have to keep Sand Attack, because if I get rid of that, I'm not gonna be able to I'm gonna basically fail the challenge. But to be fair, I don't want to stop the video just because of that, so to make it fair, Pidgey's only going to use status moves, because then that makes it more fair, because then it'll still be like I'm using that. So I guess when I mention Pikachu is the only one that has to battle, I guess what you can do as well for this is you have to finish off the Pokemon, or like do all of the damage with just Pikachu. If you do any damage with a different Pokemon, it doesn't count. So I'm just gonna use exclusively status moves, like I said, with Pidgey. And like I said, what did I tell you? I think I told you guys that no matter how many Sand Attacks are like... oh, there it is. I think I used like 2 Sand Attacks on this guy and Pikachu, and Acid still hits even after that. Yes, this is really cool. So, whenever we battle Jesse and James from now on, it is a double battle. I gotta remember that. I can't believe it. A twerp beat us? That looks a lot better. Looks like T-Rock is blasting off. That's too bad that they didn't have, like, a unique animation. But to be fair, if they blasted off here, that'd be kind of weird. At least they still have the iconic language, and they kind of just run off now whenever they're beaten. Okay, so that problem is solved. Gotta do this once again. Remove from party. I like that I can remove these from party whenever I want. Which means they're not going to get any experience, but I don't really care. Oh, and by the way, when I actually get the good Pokemon that I need, I'm not going to ever remove them from my party because I kind of have to keep it like that. I guess I'll just remove them for, like, gym battles and whatnot, but I do need TM still to beat this game, so I'm gonna eventually have every Pokemon just straight up stay in my party, and Otis is a pretty good Pokemon to pick up anyways, because if I remember correctly, Cut is coming up pretty soon, and with Otis being able to use Cut, I don't have to worry about that. Interesting. My goodness, I forgot that this route is just huge. Okay. Oh, I like this theme. And the classic bicycle shot. Interesting. Pikachu wants to see something. Let's do this. Okay, that made Pikachu happy. That's cool. This game is a completely new game, obviously, so it's going to have a lot of cool stuff in it. I would normally battle Misty on this episode, but because I got a good title, I probably will battle her later, because the last time someone did a challenge of that in the original game, they actually straight up lost to Misty. So, I don't want that to happen to me. So let's see if this option holds true. If I remember correctly, if you went back here in the original game, you can find a random rare candy just straight up lying on the ground. And it looks like they still have it here in this game, which is really cool. And I see now, so whenever you get a rare candy now, it's put into the candy jar instead of the normal area. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, this is the next roadblock I was worried about. Coming up is the second rival battle. Normally in this, it is a rival battle against Blue, who is really annoying, and I think normally has an Eevee, but yeah, I made sure to heal, so hopefully this should be fine. I will try to end the episode by defeating him, and also oh wow, perfect. Okay, never mind, it's my regular rival, which is alright. I'm guessing Blue is still the champion, though. Yeah! Oh, Yoshi, you got it! You're not gonna complete this! Oh, Pokemon, okay, that's a weird rival, actually. I will admit. He didn't even tell me that he was challenging him. What a jerk. Okay, so this is partially true to my word. There is a trainer battle here. And it's... What I think is more interesting about this trainer battle is that it is a step up from what you saw before. Here, more than likely, I'm probably going to show you the second kind of tech that I will probably be attempting to do. I probably should have mentioned this, but sometimes it is helpful to lose battles, because while you do lose whatever items you had in the battle, you will always keep whatever experience you had. So if you get a battle that's really bad, you can just heal through the battle and then do that. Also, if I fail this battle, if I fail this battle, then I'm gonna actually get sent back to the center. The only annoying thing is that it loses you money in this game, but in the original game, it used to be a lot more nicer to you. Oh, I do have... Oh, wait, no, I do not have one of those. I'll use one of these, since this one... Oh, come on, isn't doing as much damage as the last one was doing. It does still heal, but it's not as much as Leech Seed was. Leech Seed was literally coming out every single turn. That's why I hate it so much. I think Leech Seed is one of the most annoying moves to get hit by, personally. I can definitely survive at least one turn, so I'm gonna push this a little bit more to see if I can get a crit here. No crit, but he didn't want to use that anyways. Okay, there's a big question here. Do I kill this guy, or do I just... Do I take out this Pokemon, or do I heal? I probably should heal. And yes, I'm probably gonna end after this battle. Win or lose. Since he didn't heal by using a Zorb, I'm gonna go ahead and double heal here. And I probably won't be getting any more potions for healing, because starting here, you want to start upgrading the super potions. Because the potions are pretty weak. Like I said, the early game definitely has its worries, and the late game especially is really scary, since Pikachu is not going to evolve ever because of the way I play. So, yeah. So it's going to stay this way for the entire game. Oh, cool. Okay, that helps out a lot. I can't remove that. I can't remove... it's so hard to pick what move to remove. Yeah! I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna actually have to give up on this one. It's not really good anyways, because I can get a much better move anyways. So, I'm gonna choose not to learn it, because there's a better move that I remember Pikachu remembering called Nuzzle that's way better anyways. Also, because I have no Pokemon to switch to, he straight up sends his Eevee out right away. Okay, I'll be not going to do this re-art for so long. I don't want to, like, fail this battle, obviously. So I'm gonna definitely keep playing. So, anyways, let's keep playing. It's kind of funny that I was able to get through this entire battle, even though I'm poisoned. But now I'm able to use my good move. And he's being an idiot and using Tail Whip, but the problem with that is that that move is actually kind of scary, because once he hits me or something, it's going to do a lot of damage. So I'll probably do what I did last time and try to take him out before he takes me out. Because he is being an idiot and only using Tail Whip. Yeah. A lot of these earlier fights are going to probably have people that can either use an attack or use Tail Whip. And see there, that did a lot of damage. Like, I was not going to be able to heal for that. They also changed Eevee's voice as well. That's a small but really cool detail. Okay, let's try again. Sorry, it's not like me to lose my cool laugh. There's a house up ahead where this famous Pokemon fanatic is supposed to live. I wanted to stop by because I thought maybe I'd get to see some rare Pokemon or something. But what I found, and don't freak out when you hear this, Pokemon fanatic Bill wasn't there. Instead, there was a Pokemon that talked. Just thinking about it gets me in the creeps. Don't go in there, Yoshi. I'm gonna have to go in there anyways. So yes, as you might have guessed, they brought back the classic as well. Bill is yet another one of those classic ones where you kind of go up to them and you kind of see a random Pokemon pop up. In the Generation 3, it was confirmed to be look like a Clefairy, and then what you would do is you would activate his transporter and murder thing, and he would turn back into a human because he got combined with a Pokemon. So he looks like a Pokemon, but he's actually not. He's a real human. So anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. We made it to the town where the second gym leader is, and we also beat our rival and Team Rocket. In the next episode, we will continue adventuring through the world of Pokemon, the blind playthrough, with just Pikachu, and it seems like we learned a lot of things. So before I go, I will mention that if I do any double battles, I have to exclusively do all the attacking with Pikachu and defeat Pokemon using Pikachu. If I defeat a Pokemon with anything other than Pikachu, I will have to restart the battle from the beginning as punishment. Fortunately though, the Elite Four are kind of all on their own, so that shouldn't happen, at least there. So leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.